What's up, YouTube? Y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy KL Universe back in here with another live stream. Hope everybody having a good will, blessed day, night, etc. Appreciate y'all for joining in. Your boy is in here. Hope everybody having a good will, blessed day, all that stuff. I think I repeated that again, but y'all know what we getting at. Give a shout out to my members. Appreciate y'all for being members. We get ready to check, make sure everything copacetic, y'all. We get ready to let a gameplay for a minute. Possibly play my buddy. He around the area somewhere, so we might get him on stream too, playing whatever. We're gonna put them things on him, y'all. We're gonna put them things on him. But anyway, y'all, hope I am live. Hope everything going good. Y'all already know we get ready to get into, excuse me, 2K my career. So let me check, make sure I'm live. We're gonna go ahead and get into this gameplay, y'all. And we're gonna go from there. So new to the channel, man, make sure you hit that like button for your boy. Subscribe, share it out, all that good stuff, and sit back and watch the show, y'all. So let's see if we live. We're gonna go from there. So share this out. Looks like I am live, so we're gonna go from there, y'all. I hope everybody having a good, well, blessed day and night. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do about an hour. Do that about like that. All right, y'all. So we got that going on right there. Got that going. What up, Kendall? How you doing? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you coming through. How you doing today? All right, y'all. We're getting ready to get into a game. We're gonna put that camera right there. Matter of fact, we're gonna cut the camera off. Let this game play. Then we're gonna cut the camera back on. Okay, we got the camera off. So we're gonna go ahead and do a play now game, y'all. What up, Bud Fowles? What up, what up, what up, Bud Fowles? We're gonna do a quick play. Let me see. So we're gonna do OKC versus Indiana. We're gonna do OKC versus Indiana. We're gonna see how this gonna go, y'all. So let's do this like this. We're gonna go from there. Appreciate y'all for watching, y'all. This could be the future.
Say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Honoring the United States, that was Skylar Cole with the singing of tonight's national anthem. Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Lou Dort.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pacers, Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, the center position is obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, B.A., that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not going to go that time. Halliburton with some nice D. Right side, Nesmith. Lets it fly. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Siakam. The 3 from Holmgren. Goes back up. The Pacers pull it in. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Here's Dort, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Nembhard.
Luguentz Dort, just a guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play, and teammates love what he brings to the court.
That's good from Dort. From undrafted to a key rotational player. Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
And Dort hits them both. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now, here's Williams. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Here's Holmgren. And there it is for him.
How many young 7-footers have a floater game? I mean, Holmgren is just unreal.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Pacers. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket. So let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the street. You show us your best move. Let's go. You have a player on you. Next.
Let's check in on the real numbers. The top offenses in the real NBA. The Thunder 4th.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside, Williams fires in the triple.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. He takes it in. Pass to Turner. Shoots over Hartenstein. Turner, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 3. And here's Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Misses a 3. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Nesmith passes to Siakam. Halliburton against Dort. 5 to shoot. Nembhard outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Dort. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Halliburton. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 3-point game. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Last time these teams met up, they practically got run over. But to be fair, they took issue with some of the calls they were handed.
Yeah, they wound up with a lot of foul trouble, but that's on them. The officials were calling it tight, and they never really adjusted. They kept committing fouls, kept complaining, and the game kept getting out of control.
Indiana on offense. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Siakam with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The game now all tied up. Halliburton's got his second basket of the night.
Halliburton has that kind of ability. An awkward release, but man, is he consistent with it.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Almost entire new group here. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Matherin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Williams with the screen. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Soft touch off the glass. Williams has got 5.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Caruso against McConnell. Pass to Siakam. Toppin, a screen on Williams. Siakam, pass to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Well, the impressive playmaking skills of Siakam. Nice pass to set up his teammate.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one good. 7 points in the game. The Pacers have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Toppin, a screen on Williams. And here's Siakam for 3.
No luck on that one. It's a tie game in Indiana. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Brett, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Williams, then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Wiggins in at the 4 slot.
2 shots.
And he drops it first.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate, great skills for the young Halliburton.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. Caruso with the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's McConnell. Yet to see a basket. Halliburton outside. Just 5 to shoot. Nice move. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Williams passes to Wallace. Down low. Lets it go from 11. That one a little long. Indiana leading. Here's Halliburton. Another one falls for Indiana.
Halliburton comfortable from there. Defense has to watch where he gets to on the court, because right there he's dangerous.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Jang. He's checked in for Williams. And let's look in on the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the teams leading the way in assists this season. In third, Indiana.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist numbers.
Thunder trail by 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Dagnall said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Williams is checked in for Jang. Indiana leading by 3. Halliburton left side. Toppin outside. Fires for 3. The Thunder pull it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside, Brent.
Really impressive BA in his first year to shoot over 40% from 3. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his number one attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position.
Now here's Wallace. No made baskets yet. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Now here's Halliburton. Watched by Wallace. Outside for McConnell. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Pacers lead by 6.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
To the inside, Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Wallace outside. Three-pointer, no good. Indiana leading by 6. Halliburton outside. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Wallace. Pass to Williams. Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. Thunder trail by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's marked by McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Another shot. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Outside Walker. Pass to Matherin.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Another miss by Halliburton. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, BA, you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 3. Siakam against Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't get that one to fall. Halliburton with some nice D. Here's Nembhard using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Pacers lead by 5.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Williams from long range. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Dort. Here's Nembhard. No good from outside. Thunder trail by 5. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. He's it from about 10 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, with the playoffs right around the corner, they're in tremendous shape. They're right on top in the first half.
You mean they're ruling the roost? They're taking shots for every team every night, and they're still landing on top.
What's ruling the roost? Never heard that before.
And returning now to that first half of our featured matchup, the strong play of Tyrese Halliburton has been a major contribution.
Locked in offensively, getting to his spots, picking apart the D, scoring in bunches, Jets.
Great points. Get it? See what I did there?
We saw, Ernie, it just wasn't funny.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in the game. That's been a fairly even one. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Pacers leading by 3. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. And the basket by Halliburton.
Halliburton piling up points. He can thank his impressive work ethic for that.
Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 5. The 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Halliburton, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's time to check the NBA blocks leaders. Miles Turner is second.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. first free throw is good.
You know, young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton has certainly fit that bill.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. The rebound by Turner.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Siakam, pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Now Nembhard. To the right side. Launches a three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Williams passes to Dort. Back to Williams. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Williams has got 9.
Showing more and more how ideal a wing player he is. Williams, such a polished J.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. The Pacers again can't hit. Six-point game, and coming off a major injury. Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like BA, he poured the concrete? Is going to be all about. I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Now here's Halliburton. 18 points for him. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
They get it again. Outside for Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Screen by Holmgren. And Williams punches it home.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Halliburton missing.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Dort outside. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. 1:51 left in the third. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Indiana leading by 5. And here's Nembhard, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Halliburton for 3, and again, it's the Pacers from deep.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Oklahoma City's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, let them hear it. It's t-shirt time, everyone. Get loud right now.
Getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Matherin comes in for Neesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nimhart. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Halliburton. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:02 left in the third. Williams against Matherin. Inside, here's Wallace. No good with a layup. Indiana leading by 8. McConnell outside. Pass to Siakam. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Thunder. Williams passes to Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Williams against Siakam. 12 seconds left to play in the third.
Hello, Sirius. How you doing?
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Day going pretty good, just chilling.
And here's Siakam for
Appreciate
3.
you coming through.
It could go. What a play!
That's good. You having a great day. That's good. That's good. That's good. Appreciate you coming through. You know, time to sneak in this little dinner. You know what I'm saying? But still stream all at the same time. But appreciate you for coming through.
They've had incredible success defensively.
Really, hope you feel better, bro. Hope you feel better, bro.
All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
I think something messing with you early. Something that you're doing different, bro.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm
or you know what I'm saying.
You have to love his
something not connecting with your body, making you not feel good, bro.
Great things happen for your offense.
Might gotta change up that diet, big bro. Not saying you eating bad, but I'm just saying might need to change up that diet.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Aaron Wiggins out there with Williams. Then it's Cason Wallace, and it's Caruso in at the 3.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Thunder trail by 6. Walker pulls down the board. The Pacers shooting around 44%. Not bad. McConnell misses in close.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's SGA. It counts, and the foul. It's on T.J. McConnell.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander and the way that he's working. He's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. One shot.
Find the lanes. Find the lane. One shot.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved. He's adding to his game.
Mathurin against Caruso. Now here's Mathurin. The D's right on him. That one goes in. And the Pacers lead by 5.
And you got to be right up on Mathurin, especially when he's roaming around the mid-range.
Wallace outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pacers leading by 3. Halliburton with the ball. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder. Limhart, he's checked in for Indiana. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Thunder trail by 3. Pass to Williams. Back to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Shoots over Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. On the wing, Mathurin. Over Caruso. And it's Mathurin missing. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And here's Caruso outside. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 rebounds tonight to the paint. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
Thunder trail by 5. Williams up top. Mathurin against Caruso. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not a lot of room. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nembhard outside. Here's Toppin. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Williams. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Mathurin with a rebound.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. Now Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The kick out to Walker. Shot clock at 3. And it's Mathurin missing. Thunder trail by 5. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Halliburton. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander from the elbow, and that's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
And SGA is used to bearing these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
changes for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Matherin. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Halliburton outside. Turner, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton misses.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. And Nesmith, here we go. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
And the wingspan coming into play for SGA, just getting on top of that one.
Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein in the post. He's against Turner. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Tipped. Now Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And knocks down the 3.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton misses. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. That one doesn't drop.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
Y'all see what's going on, 43-45. I hope it don't end like that in real life, y'all. Y'all see what's going on, y'all.
And that'll wap it up, folks.
Appreciate that, Sears. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire
Appreciate that, Sears.
crew.
W's, W's, GG's.
Here's a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
All right, y'all. Y'all want to see? Y'all want to see? Y'all want to see another game, or y'all want me to go to my career mode? What y'all want to do? Appreciate it.
It's my pleasure.
That's
a girl.
Let me know what y'all want to see. Y'all want to see another one? Let me know. Y'all want to see another game, or somebody pick a team? Pick a team, y'all.
Watch that whole game.
Pick a team. Pick a team, y'all. Pick a team. Oh, you talking about the Lakers? Really? You don't know that? You don't know their name? You gonna say yellow team? OKC versus Miami. All right, so let's do. Y'all pick. Goddamn, I'm throw. Y'all, matter of fact, fuck it, make it easy. Y'all pick a number. Y'all pick a number 1 through 5. You and real and serious. Y'all pick a number 1 through 5. Y'all pick a number 1 through 5, and I pick whichever y'all do. I do whichever game y'all just said. Sirius said the Lakers. He said 3, 4. Really, both of y'all gonna say 3 and 4. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all some funny shit. I ain't even had no number for real. I just goddamn just said something. Get out of here, Tay Weezy. Don't worry, I'm whoop your ass Thursday on that man. Don't worry about it. You got off yesterday. Same comment. Alright, fuck it. Let's do hey, the number was 7, so hell with it. Well, we can Series, you get ready to see the Lakers anyway. That's my team. You finna see them anyway. So we'll do OKC in Miami. I would do OKC in LA. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
The Lakers coming through the tunnel with swagger. This looks like a team that's all set to go to work here at home. Hi and welcome everyone.
Oh yeah, don't do that, series.
Wait to get some NBA action going. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You take a look at the Thunder. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, there's Los Angeles. They're sitting in third place.
And I think for Oklahoma City, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. James.
Oh, wow! That is powerful. Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Doncic. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's LeBron missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so just over a minute and a half played. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. It's hauled in by LeBron.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players. Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
LeBron dishes to Doncic. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. The baseline J off the mark.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Williams. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Hayes. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter, and the shot goes down.
Not just a jump shooter, Reeves is also skilled at converting in close.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
To the court, a Laker girl. Let's make them love.
Talking junk today, huh? Serious. I gotta talk to entertain y'all. I can't talk and then, you know what I'm saying, just scream. Just be quiet. Y'all gonna let it boy. I gotta talk to you.
And the Lakers making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. In third, the Thunder.
This is a team that takes pride.
Can't wait to say that about them Falcons. Don't worry.
I mean, they
be on your ass Thursday. No kidding.
Together, they are a tough group to score on.
Especially if I'm at the crib, we on your ass Thursday.
On the wing, Gilgeous Alexander. Guarded by Doncic.
You done got good playing bad now, so I can't do bullshit with you no more now.
With his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen
Williams.
Has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Now here's Williams. You saw him with 19 points his last outing.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that.
All right, serious.
Play. Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Early, hope you feel better, though, bro. Look at you. Sit back and look at you and skittle something, bro. I did, bro. Make you laugh, bro.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers.
Hope you feel better, though, bro.
James finds Reeves.
Come on, LeBron James.
Cranes the three-pointer.
LeBron.
Ready to put the team first. Reeves wants the ball in the hands of the most ready scorer.
Hey, real. That's who was supposed to be. This how it was supposed to be in real life, right here. This how it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be Lakers in that thing.
What they wanted to accomplish.
That's what was supposed to be.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed.
They had messed up.
They operated as a
Shout out to the Lakers.
And they have a narrow
good
in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Appreciate you picking the team too, real. Serious.
Williams in the post, working on Finney Smith.
Oh yeah, I ain't even playing real. Oh, if I was playing, the Lakers definitely gonna win if I was playing.
Yeah, straight up.
They definitely gonna win if I was playing.
You don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Lakers shooting their first free
throws
of the
Paul
game.
Pierce. That might be green guy. That must be Paul Pierce.
At the line for two.
I don't know who that is on Lakers. He be at all the games though. Yeah, I see boy. I see boy. Ron James. We're going to be on GTA tomorrow, y'all. So I'll see y'all in GTA World tomorrow.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he
loves being a leader. Tomorrow.
He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Get it, man.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
I think everybody knows how
Sure,
good
rest in peace,
LeBron
Kobe
James
Bryant.
is.
We
But the
already
thing
know
that
it.
makes it remarkable is the longevity of his
Rest in
talent.
peace,
And he
Kobe,
is still
GG, everybody
leading
on
the way
that
for his
helicopter,
team.
man.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander from downtown. He's off on that one.
Boy,
And
dude,
that
all that
concludes the
admit.
first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hey, Tay Weezy, I went through my friend. I went through my friend account on PlayStation yesterday. I erased a lot of people. Yesterday.
And if you're just tuning
So if you
in,
do
we've
play
got a
GTA
wide
with me and I
margin on the
mess around
scoreboard,
and
but,
erase you
plenty of
off
time
the
left for a
page, man,
comeback.
let me know.
And take
A lot of
look at
people I
Los
just went through and
Angeles'
erased people that ain't played in
What have they been
years
doing
and
or not doing?
months and all that, man. I erased a lot of people.
And running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one. And no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
We've got Austin Reeves, Jared
Playing
Vanderbilt out
GTA
there
tomorrow,
with
Tay Weezy,
Connect.
you on?
Then it's Vincent, and it's Finney Smith in at the center position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander in the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more. We know the 90s were a different
Yeah,
era.
the thumbs up
Either
button for
win
the
the
book.
game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars.
We're gonna do my career mode next time.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt.
Coming into the floor for your Lakers, number 28, Rui Hachimura.
Reeves outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Connect. From outside, off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Nice shot by Wallace.
Ooh, Caruso's got that good eye. He can spot any opening.
Lakers leading by 5. Here's Finney Smith. Hachimura down low. Covered by Wiggins. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout.
Anybody play BO6, y'all make sure y'all go over there and pick out that Weezy. Y'all be on that BO6. Make sure y'all go over there and check them out.
James checked in for the Lakers. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. the elbow, it's James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins from outside. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers leading by 5. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, I've always felt like I belong. It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, is this confidence or cockiness? He told her, you're basically kind of the same thing. Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Now, here's Caruso. And he also played a big role in their last game with Indiana. Reeves outside. James. Finney Smith in the post. Defended by Dort. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Los Angeles with some changes. Connect, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. The Thunder also changing it up. Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Kept alive. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Doncic with the bucket.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. And he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot, no good. Nice D from Doncic. Los Angeles leading by 3. From deep, and again for 3.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
I cannot believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on his shot. This guy is something else. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. The kick out to Williams. Another shot. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to connect. To the paint. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Isaiah Hartenstein. 2 shots.
Get it, Tay Weezy. I see you.
That free throw, no good. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Wallace is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's good on the second. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside, James. Back to Doncic. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Thunder trailing by 7. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Holmgren finds Wallace. Dort a screen on Doncic. That shot wide open. Wallace has got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top, up 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so here is Oklahoma City. 4-point game. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Williams. To the middle, wants to get it over to Dort and does.
And Braun with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them. No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
RJ, last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 101.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Back Back to Doncic. Here's Hayes. The three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Dort kicks to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Rough start to the second half of them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Chet Holmgren. Since the break, he's come back strong, really making his presence felt. He's averaging 15 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
James looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Connects again from distance.
And he's one of the greatest from distance in NBA history.
And with that 3, he's now 5th on the career list. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Austin Reeves.
He hasn't been as sharp in the past 10 games as we're used to. It shows in his passing. The assist numbers down. Even the simple passes look tough for him right now. Maybe tonight he can get back on his game.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Now Hachimura. Pass to Reeves. Outside, James. Shot clock at 3. No good from outside. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. Reeves with the screen for Doncic. The triple! Doncic!
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Pass to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
A nice shot by Doncic.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Pass to Hachimura. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Dort passes to Williams, and Williams throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. James sets the screen for Doncic. No good on the 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Reeves against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. LeBron left side. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Lakers lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Lakers in the lead. In it forward for them, it's James and Hachimura. Gabe Vincent is out there with Connect, and it's Finney Smith in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Back to Vincent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here are the Thunder now. Wallace with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. And it's Wallace with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
The Thunder shooting under 40% all in all for the game. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. A 3-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Pass to Hachimura. Finney Smith with it. Now Connect. Lets it go with a 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Lakers. Goodwin comes in for Connect. And it's Shake Milton in for Vincent. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Dort's checked in. He's off on the second.
Not perfect, but that opens this up to a 2-possession lead.
Milton the pass to Finney-Smith. Second shot opportunity. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Williams. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players. A jump ball has been called.
Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Finney-Smith. Rebounded by the Lakers. James with it. Now here is Hachimura. Pass to Finney-Smith. Launches a three. Hands it from downtown.
Oh, you expect Rui to finish that play, but when a guy is this open, he makes a quality pass.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for James. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Shake Milton. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. We'll see if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Back to Williams. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hayes has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Doncic outside. Over to the wing. Here's Hachimura. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Thunder with the lead. Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort fires the three. Knocks down the three ball. Dort's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Doncic. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 5. There's the lob to Dort. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. a change here. James is checked in. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. With the drive. And that one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives is something to admire.
Doncic passes to Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Williams against James. Williams hits the bucket. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Dort passes to Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
A strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:15 left to play here in the fourth. Now Doncic shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit from 12. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. A nice assist for Williams. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. Connect, he's checked in for James. And Goodwin subbed in for Austin Reeves. That free throw good from Doncic.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Joe. Latrey. It's rebounded by Doncic.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, Aaron Wiggins at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard
What's
Jefferson,
going on.
and
Y'all see
David
what's
Aldridge.
going on.
This
Let's
is
get
Kevin
it. Let's get it.
Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports.
Yeah, y'all see it. Y'all see it. Man, play of the game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA. Yeah, y'all see that, y'all. That was a good one. That was a good one, y'all. That was a good one. All right, y'all. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. My career mode, y'all. Let's get into my career mode, y'all. Go ahead and get into this my career mode, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all for watching. All right, y'all see it? Go to the locker room, y'all.
Keep chopping wood. Win,
Sure.
pay the bills, baby.
Sure. Yeah, we see out there, y'all. Don't care about none of that. Hey, uniform, y'all. Let's get it. See what we're gonna put on today. Let's put on that black and yellow. Actually, black and gold. We're gonna say black and yellow. There we go, y'all. Y'all see it. Get it. Y'all see it, y'all see it. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. Y'all see the last score, 80-66. Y'all see what we got going on.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
For sure. Let's get it, y'all. Ooh, LA and Dallas. It's gonna be a good one, y'all. Let's go. It's gonna be a good one. Come on, y'all. Let's see. We need to put on something special for this one. Let's see. Let's see. We're gonna put on that. We're gonna put on that. We're gonna put on this, y'all. Playing two of my former teammates, y'all. Kyrie Irving. What's his name? Kyrie Irving and Anthony. What's his name? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anthony Davis. Let's get it.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Sure, let's get it. Yeah, I see it. I see what's going on. Yeah. I see what's going on. Let's get it. Let's go, man. What's up, man? How y'all doing? Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Get it. Let's get it, y'all. Get it, y'all. Come on. Get it. Oh.
Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Dallas, not a bad place to be, holding on to that number 2 spot.
Checking out the Lakers, they've surprised so many people with their ability to maintain this astonishing display of dominance. But here they are, the best team in the league late into the season.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Thompson out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the 2. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. MP is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center position. Well, Grant, we've just passed the All-Star break. What does the focus turn into for these teams now?
You know, BA, when the All-Star break is in the rear view, you know it's go time. This is the time of year where you have to give it your all.
So the Lakers will get the first possession here.
Come on, start out with it, y'all.
Now here's Doncic. Hayes, the pass to James. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
Here's Christie. Pass to Thompson. Here's Christie. Fires the three. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Doncic.
Klay Thompson, I forgot about him.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick, and the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Irving. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen. And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Pass to Lively. Irving looking around. That one no good. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now Vanderbilt. Doncic outside. Jacks up a three. Drops in the three.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Christie. Looking to win the run. And the layup is good. Christie's got 5 points.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
James, a screen on Irving. From deep, MP. Thompson pulls it in. The Mavericks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Doncic. Irving, the pass to Davis. Here's Christie. And here's Thompson for 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
MP shot is good.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 7-point differential. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to review the game plan. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. And Dallas also making a switch. Dinwiddie's checked in. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Over to the left wing. Christie passes to Davis. Thompson outside. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nuggets was lights out. He ended up with 37 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot
What's
is
up,
so
Susanna? Appreciate you coming through. What up, Susanna? What up,
and
what
that's
up,
why
what up,
they're
what up?
continuing to
I'll
drain
make sure
as
y'all
many
go
as
over there
they
and check
can.
out Susanna.
Yeah,
How you doing,
what an
Susanna?
excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Free throw good, MP.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking.
How you doing
for him.
today, Susanna? I think it's morning time, your time. Almost. Night time. Something like that.
And both free throws good for MP. 55 seconds left in the first. To the inside.
Oh, hey, I let him
And
open
Davis
like
with
that.
the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie.
And look at Davis taking full advantage on the inside shot. A young guy who knows he can't waste a high percentage opportunity.
Here's MP. Drives to the hoop.
Get it.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He's open like that. Let's go.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam
Made
cam.
that slam cam, y'all. Y'all see it.
So it's the Mavericks now. They trail by 7. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And just far too many turnovers. You can't expect to win if you can't protect the ball.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
Oh, my fault.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
16 feet out. Harris misses.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
With 4 on the clock. MP. That one's
Get it.
good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency.
point
They're
to prove
giving
Dallas.
this guy a
He's
chance
played
to
for
carry
Dallas.
the
Got a point
offense
to prove
once
to him.
again.
And so it's MP making things happen for Los Angeles. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More 2K action in just a moment.
What's up, Tony? How you doing? How you doing,
Quarter
Tony?
action.
Appreciate you
Plenty of
coming through.
basketball left to play.
How you
This
doing
one
today?
has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
It's all about the strong
Yeah, my
inside-out
fault right
game
there.
in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Harris in at the 3. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point, because when you look at some of the best players
Glad
in
you're
the league,
doing
they
good.
occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, the big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
Now here's Irving.
37
points his last time out.
Hey, we got to get Irving.
Harris up top.
Irving
The
gonna be
3 from
BS.
Washington. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Mavericks trail by 15.
Now watch Kyrie Irving.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Gets the three ball to go.
Kyrie Irving good.
Irving's got himself going here. His first points of the game.
I used to play for Dallas last year.
We've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Y'all make sure y'all go over there and check out DJ Tanya Renee. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and check out y'all Fridays and Saturdays. Be throwing down them jams, y'all. Going over there, get y'all dance on. Burgers and tater tots. Okay, that's what's up. Okay. I'll make sure y'all go over there and check out. Drop your link if you want to, Tanya. Drop your link. Anybody in the chat that want to drop their link that's blue, you sure can do it. Drop your link. Now make sure y'all go over there and check these channels out when they drop their links. You know what I mean?
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for MP. Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Christie comes in for Dinwiddie. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Vincent outside. Back to Doncic. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Goodwin's checked in for Vincent.
They're going to let him pull that off, though. Charge and foul.
Here's Irving. Pass to Christie. Harris outside. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Irving for three. Sinks the tray. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now, Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
They ain't had no trouble with the pass with Kyrie. They knew he was going to do the job.
And here's Vanderbilt.
Kyrie a good player, though. I used to play with Kyrie. He's good, a good player in real life, too.
Lively grabs a miss.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own.
I got his jersey on Cleveland.
You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Outside.
No problem at all.
Three's off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's James.
Yes, sir. Y'all see LeBron what he just did. Y'all see.
James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best
Y'all see
dunkers
LeBron.
in the history
Y'all see what he did.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Now here's Lively. Coming off a 16-point game against the Golden State Warriors.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Goodwin. 11-point game. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. And the shot goes. Irving's got 8.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. to be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes is checked in for Hachimura, and Finney Smith subbed in for Vanderbilt. "59 seconds left in the first half. Here's Christie. 5 points in the game. Pass to Thompson. Takes the three. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Doncic passes to Goodwin. Doncic, a screen on Thompson. Now, here is James. Davis with a rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Out to Thompson. Lets the three fly. Nails it from 3. Thompson's got 11 points.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Here's Goodwin. No points yet. Hayes with a screen on Thompson. Oh, there's the alley.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. And so that's the end of the first half. Lakers ahead, up by 8. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Dallas Mavericks.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
When I look at Dallas, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Mavericks trail by 8. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. MP is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. From deep, here's Doncic. Drills it from deep. 9 points in the game.
Let's go, y'all. See, let's go.
Handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Y'all see what's
Christie
y'all see
passes
what's
to
going
Lively.
on,
Inside, here's Irving. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And here's Doncic outside. Wow, deep shot from Luka.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
The 3. Offensive rebound, Davis.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Leading by 12. Pass to MP. The 3 is up. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long
as
he has.
What up? How you doing? Oh, yeah, definitely. You already know
this
it.
type of longevity ever again.
And we've got a
drop your link, Princess.
From Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy
drop
here.
Your link, drop your link. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and check out Princess be on there. RP, y'all make sure y'all go over there and check out. Just chilling right now before I step out. Okay, cool. Appreciate you coming through. Make sure you stay safe out there. Stay dangerous. What up, Tanya? Appreciate you still sticking around, Tanya. Appreciate that.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Christie. Davis with it.
Y'all better get that.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving.
LeBron tried to take that out of there, boy.
Irving's got 10.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball ridiculous.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it.
I'm about to say, y'all gonna let that boy do that?
A real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks.
Let's give some credit to the
defense
for how they're guarding this guy
Let's
right
go.
now. They're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Let's go.
And
Y'all
the
see
defense
that?
has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
There's a screen. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Vanderbilt.
Yes, sir.
James inside, defended by Thompson.
That's how you do it. You gonna do it. That's how you do it.
One of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish?
Oh yeah, no problem.
Mavericks trail by 17.
Oh yeah, thanks. It is.
Now Irving, 10 points for him.
Oh,
fires the 3, hits the trifecta. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to
J.J.
rest
Redick
and
back all
confer
the
on the
time,
game plan.
I'm gonna go do some 2K tonight, probably. Okay, cool. I ain't there, but I'll show you out. Yeah, I think a lot of people say OKC gonna take it. I think Indiana gonna take it.
And
I think Indiana gonna do it.
Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Connects checked in for LeBron. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. And Dallas with a change here, too. Tobias Harris checked in for Klay Thompson. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Outside Davis. Down low. Here's Christie. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Christie's got 7.
He can really read the floor.
Indiana, and OKC.
Right side. Hachimura outside. Pass to MP. It's good.
Indiana, OKC.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Mavericks trail by 16. Here's Christie. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all
Damn,
by
y'all gonna let
himself.
Kyrie do that for y'all?
The game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
Hachimura left side.
Oh, you say OKC too?
Pass to connect.
You gonna say OKC?
Here's Vincent on the wing. MP from the arc. MP buries the triple.
Let's get it.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be.
It's gonna be good though. It's gonna be good though. But I think Indiana gonna pull it off though.
Harris outside.
My team didn't make it, so it don't matter anyway.
Lively. Irving for 3. Offensive rebound. Outside Davis. From outside off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 15.
I'm gonna drop another one, Jeff. You said good shot.
Here's MP. Pass to Vincent. From outside the arc.
I don't need to shoot from right there.
The Lakers get it back. Here's MP. Got a piece of it.
I didn't see running my mouth. Running my mouth. I should have just shot the ball. Stole it, got it back, dropped it, stole it.
How about the way they've attacked the paint? This
I should have just got it and just shot it.
Off. And more NBA
It's
action
all right.
on
Y'all see
2K
what's going on
Sports
with it.
coming your way right after this.
Y'all see what's going on though, so we ain't tripping. Y'all see what's going. Let's go, let's go. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it, man.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Let's look at this assist of the
You have to
game,
love his
y'all.
unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard.
Yeah, I see
Survey
it.
the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Shots good by James.
This is a dangerous area for LeBron James. You get him into that mid-range area, you don't know what he's going to do.
It's blocked.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to connect. Doncic outside. Now here's MP. This one for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Now Washington. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, this is a point guard who can flat get off the floor. Dinwiddie using his vertical to his advantage.
Pass to Hayes. MP with it. He's covered by Dinwiddie. And here's Doncic. MP outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And the
Okay, Tony,
really
appreciate you coming through.
Too much room on the perimeter.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Let's get it, y'all.
Los Angeles making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Christie's checked in for Dinwiddie. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And that one's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Hayes. Vanderbilt with a screen. From deep, here's Doncic. Gafford grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 19. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
The Mavericks shooting about 47%. A nice number. Pass to Gafford. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Clock at 6. Irving, the pass to Gafford. Elbow shot. Harris misses.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Dude, we want y'all to see right here. The women's dancing, y'all. That we want y'all to see the women's dancing. Y'all see what's going on. Let's get it, y'all.
A different look for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. And it's Klay Thompson in for Harris.
Klay Thompson back in. Okay. They up on their squad back. Okay.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Christie. Stolen by MP. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. MP's got 46.
And we got a steal. Let's
right
get
now.
it.
And, folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Here's Irving.
Y'all know we had to come out here and give it to him.
And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And here's MP from outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 here already in the game. The Mavericks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this win, they will now have 52 victories for the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Oh, man, really?
And Dallas with possession. On the wing, Davis. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
They're trying to make sure we don't get their last shot out.
Here's Christie. Pass to Davis. Over Vanderbilt. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Ball.
On the wing, MP launches it. Another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Sir, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Let's get it, y'all. Yeah. Let's get it.
Tonight, MP.
Yeah, for sure, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Your boy, Universe. Y'all see what's going on in there. Hold on, we're gonna talk to her real quick. Turn around, bro. There we go. Yo. Go ahead and practice real quick, y'all. Go ahead and practice real quick. Get a couple of practice shots in. Show y'all why we good, man. Ball, man. That's why we good, man. Yeah, I see that, man. Practice made perfect. Practice made perfect. Practice made perfect, guys. Let's get it. Get it. Come on, man. Come on. know what he doing over there, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Let's go. Let's go.
I see you doing work.
Oh. Get it, y'all. Let's get it. Come on. Get it, y'all. Get it. Get it. Y'all see that practice? Y'all see that practice? Let's get it. Let's go and get us another game in real quick, y'all. So we go ahead. Finish out the night, you know what I mean? Go ahead and get us another game in. Let's get it, y'all. Y'all see that practice? Y'all saw it. Let's get it. We play in Minnesota.
What's up, MP?
Go ahead and squat, y'all. Come on, let's get it, my boy. Y'all see it. We're going to go in with the suit on and do it. Y'all see what's going on? We're going in the suit. Show y'all how good we is, y'all. Show y'all how good we is. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Ain't nobody studying no Call of Booty take weed. I ain't do it fast enough. Oh, trip. There we go. Here's 7 reps. We tripping. Yeah, I see that.
Game time. Let's get it, MP.
Sure. Yeah. I see that. Let's get it. All right, y'all, let's get it. Get it, y'all. All right, y'all, let's get it. Sounds good.
Fans live for games like this one.
Sure, let's get it, y'all.
Tough game tonight. Lock in.
No tough game, not with it. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And checking out some numbers for Anthony Edwards.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Kevin Love out there with Randall. And it's McDaniels at the 3, the small forward. And for Los Angeles, up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. MP out there with Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the pivot, manning the middle. Well, the All-Star break is
Let's
behind
get
us
it,
now,
y'all.
Clark, but honestly,
Minnesota,
I'm still
okay.
thinking
MP Edwards versus
about what
me.
we saw. And what we saw was outstanding.
Well, it's always
Let's
incredible
get it.
when you get the best players in the
We ain't
world
tripping, y'all. Let's
gathering
get
to
it.
put on a show
We ain't
between
tripping.
the lines. The showmanship, the skill,
Let's get it.
athleticism, all high level.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. It's Edwards on the wing. Conley with a wide open look. Off target with his three. On the wing, MP. Edwards defending. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league.
get it,
Here's the
y'all. We
latest
need to.
edition
Let's get
of the
it.
power rankings. You look at Golden State. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that
Let's get
top
it, y'all.
five.
And checking out the Lakers, they just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last
go.
year,
You guys are gonna leave LeBron like that?
for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
In the corner, it's MP. Drops in the tray.
They don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Conley. Taking a look at his stats. He's averaging
Damn, bro, you gotta let him do
points a
that?
game.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Here's Doncic. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. And another three for the Lakers.
And the offense, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thanks, David. He was all alone on that one. James has got 5 now.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple. LA's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Doncic kicks to MP. Here's LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
In attack mode. We've seen this from James now for what, 2 decades?
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy. Boy, for a young player, it's so good to see Doncic make an effort on both ends like we saw there.
Timberwolves trail by 8. For 3, Edwards. That one, no good. And so, MV will bring it up for Los Angeles. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Connect, he's checked in for LeBron. And Vincent subbed in for Doncic. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Garza's checked in. Malik Beasley comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Now here's Randall, coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. They set the screen. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Hachimura. The three from MP. Dillingham with the rebound. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Dallas.
They shot the lights out from deep and really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Minod's checked in, and it's McDaniels in for Randall. Lakers leading by 8. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's McDaniels. He has yet to score, and that one is good by Beasley.
Beasley just outworked the defense there. I mean, was able to get into his shot and get it done inside.
Here's Vincent. He takes it in. Softly drops in the floater.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Fires the three. Rebound the Lakers. Now Hachimura. MP. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Lakers ahead, up by 10. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Hunter be working.
Given the game is more
He
fast-paced
probably
nowadays,
tired.
I like the way they've capitalized.
Appreciate you for
in
coming back.
transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Hachimura out there with James.
He probably tired.
Then it's MP. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Right now,
He doing all right, though. I was in his live earlier this morning. He doing all right, though.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Dallas played phenomenal. He finished with 52 points and was reliable as ever from distance. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years. I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so
Yeah,
much
he
defensive
probably
attention
tired, probably
that it
sleep.
opens up opportunities
Or
for
going
others.
to sleep.
And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate
let's go,
nicely to
let's
the
go.
NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Pass to McDaniels. Fires from deep. The rebound by James.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Doncic, no good.
And they had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Garza beyond the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, one, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then two, whining
we ain't
when
winning,
fouls aren't
we ain't
called.
spinning.
And the first one at the line is good.
A native of Japan, Hachimura continues to demonstrate why he was a lottery pick in 2019.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes comes in for LeBron. And Goodwin subbed in for Connect. Love's check in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for McDaniels.
Period. With the T on the E.
Hachimura hits them both. Edwards with it. 23 points for him the last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
MP finds Doncic. Here's the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, we ain't playing with their ass now. Let's go.
Edwards looking it over. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Edwards kicks to Beasley. Edwards with it. MP's there. And that one is good.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Doncic passes to Goodwin. Doncic with a screen for Goodwin. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic. Minnesota also making some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Clark. McDaniels comes in for Malik Beasley. And it's Mike Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
All right, y'all, let's get it.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, Conley finds Edwards. Off target from three-point range.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
That light going for the board.
52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And he comes up with the deuce. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact. to get the finish.
Here's Vincent. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. MP, good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Conley for three. Edwards. That's in there. Okay. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. MP with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Pass to Vincent.
Nah, why you say that? Why you say that? You want to get up there and dance?
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Lakers lead by 21.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just
that's
where he wanted to be to grab
all
that back.
simulation.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly.
Yeah, I see what's going on. Yeah, they were getting it in. Nah, that's all computer simulation. Nah, that ain't got nothing to do with that.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Los Angeles Lakers.
So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being built, playing outside in as a viable approach. If you have guys who can do that.
And they do. This lead didn't happen by accident.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Check it out, Los Angeles. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Timberwolves trail by 21. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Connects from three-point range.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Bangs home the trifecta.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
Onjic passes to Hayes to the inside. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Hayes. MP's got 30 points. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Here's McDaniels. Following the basket by MP. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Edwards got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Timberwolves. Doncic dishes to LeBron. The 3 from MP. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
MP against Edwards. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now, here's Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Luka Doncic with the three-point answer. As competitive as they come.
Conley kicks to Love. Outside, Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lakers leading by 23. On the wing, MP. And the 3 off target. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half.
Let's go.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Go, y'all.
Well, the effort
Appreciate that series.
has been outstanding.
Let's
Hard to keep a
go.
team down when they play with that much energy.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
Appreciate that series. Have a good night. Thank you for coming
Both ends
through.
of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And they say they protesting up there in Buford Highway. They protesting up there on Buford Highway. Anybody in Atlanta, sir, going towards Buford Highway, stay out from up there. They protesting. Peacefully, though. They peacefully protesting, but they protesting on Buford Highway.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Minnesota also making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for McDaniel.
Oh, it's third quarter. I'll let them get that. I'll let them put me in now.
Good substitution here for the Lakers.
Yep.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. James comes in for Rui Hachimura. MP's checked in for Connect, and it's Wright in for Vincent.
Y'all see what's going on. Let's go.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Down low, kicks it out to LeBron. Right, the pass to MP. From the arc, good, another from 3.
You playing with him? Let's go.
Triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. We've got Hayes. Wright is out there with MP. Then it's Goodwin, and it's LeBron in at the power forward. That's the Laker 5.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And it's Hayes in the corner. Shoots the 3, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Hayes. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Clark outside, inside.
Oh, I left him open right there.
Good by Shannon. Shannon's got 11 in the second half.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. In the corner, it's MP. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Shannon. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. In the corner, it's MP. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Alexander Walker.
I see what's going on. I'm over there dropping a 50 ball on. I see what's going on.
Player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it.
Like
just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game pushed their win total now up to 53.
And you can...
Sure, I see what's going on.
So it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge,
I see that,
this
man.
is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA.
I appreciate everybody for watching, y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. Appreciate y'all. Greatly appreciate it, man. Greatly appreciate y'all. Y'all see what's going on, man. Your boy Kill Universal. Yeah. Y'all see what's going on. So definitely appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all know we're doing championship. That was a good game. Let me see. They might have anything to say at the end. Nah, they ain't had nothing to say.
You are the straw that stirs the drink.
Sure. He said, I'm the straw that stirs the drink. Sure. Anybody got something to say? Let's see. Oh, he walked out. He mad.
Yeah.
For sure, man. Y'all see what's going on, man. Let me stand over here so we can finish it out right here so y'all can see what we got going on, y'all. Hold on. Let me get up here. Y'all see what that say, man. So, all that being said, y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy Kill University. Y'all see it, the final 96-63. LA for the win. That guy right there did it. You see it. So, with all that being said, y'all, catch y'all tomorrow. Y'all will be on GTA. Peace, love, and blessing, y'all. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Good night, everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.